The thing that I'm most proud of is that I've managed to survive all these years doing something I love. My name is Tim Conrad. I am what's known as a writer, producer, director. I mostly make what's called drama documentaries, dramatized documentaries, and which is a kind of a niche market. And I mostly make those, not entirely, not always, but mostly for American cable channels like National Geographic, Discovery, Netflix, and so on. A film production is divided into three sections. You've got pre-production, production, and post-production. Pre-production is writing, researching, interviewing, getting all the material in. Production, although interviewing is more production, but production is the filming. You go out and film. It's the most expensive part of it. And post-production is the editing. If I'm in pre-production, I will normally spend 10 hours a day sitting at my desk, writing. And writing is everything. All the elements in a mega multi-million-dollar movie, or in a 10-minute documentary or short film, all the elements all depend on the written page. It's about digging down into the nuts and bolts of whatever the story is in order to understand it. You have to know your story. You have to know, which is why they tell every writer, every filmmaker, write what you know. Any big novelist, Ken Follett or anybody, they spend a year or 2 years researching their stories. They go to the places where those things, because it has to ring true. You never rest. You never rest. The brain is always going round, you're always writing notes, you're always developing stories, you're always, even if it's a paragraph, you wake up in the morning with an idea in your head, write it down. It's all about what you write, because from what you write, you develop a script, you develop a story, you develop an idea. And an idea is what they call intellectual property. And intellectual property is saleable. I'm trying to have as varied a portfolio as possible, because this industry here puts you in a little box and that's all you do. You know, you're a documentary filmmaker. Yeah, Martin Scorsese makes documentaries. He also makes movies. He also makes anything he fancies making, because they're films. Some stories are better told one way, some stories are better told. As I say, it's all about the story. Not having a TV at home meant that I read books for entertainment. And when you read a book for entertainment, you are creating the movie in your head. Because all you're doing is describing pictures in your head when you're writing a script. You know what the picture is because you've got it in your brain, and then you're just describing it. And that is what makes you want to create your own pictures. I'm quite happy with the career I've had. Of course, but as I say, the goalposts are always moving. If you're ambitious, they're continually moving. But ambition is a very tough mistress. You know, the minute you get comfortable, she's making you look somewhere else. I like doing the writing and then going out and having an adventure. Driving around the desert sands or whatever it may be.